Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Office Bloke Aidan.
Here we are, a bit of Jimmy High Roller.
Yeah.
Huh?
Coming out with his one of the weekly videos.
Great
we
channel.
like him.
It's my go-to channel for basketball, as I said before. Knows his stuff, talks sense.
Easy
Gets
to
see
understand,
anything.
explains
It's
it
very
very
easy
well.
to understand. For someone like me who's not really a basketball fan, as such, like an expert. I am a fan, obviously, it's sports, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
But not an expert, but I have no idea what this is. I waited 133 days for this. What could this be?
I don't know.
What would you wait 133 days for?
What happened 133 days ago? We'll find out anyway. That's what videos for, mate.
Jimmy High Roller, go for it, mate.
Whenever a new NBA season starts, do you ever think to yourself, what was I doing without basketball on every day? I do. LeBron is still a freak of nature. Steph is still the best shooter in the world. Nikola, this is my side hobby, Jokic continues to make the NBA look like a developmental league, and Victor Wembanyama is as good as advertised. The NBA is back, and it's better than ever.
Yeah, I'm guessing it was 133 days since the end of the last season.
Is that how long they have off?
Must be, right? 3 months.
Is that what it is?
I mean, it's not 3 months, it's 4 months.
Yeah.
Almost 5. Yeah, that can't be right then.
4, 8, 12...
120 days is about 4 months.
3 months and 120. Well, yeah, 4 months, yeah.
With 1 week of NBA games in the books, would it be too early for me to jump to some wildly bold conclusions on a season that just started? Absolutely. Is that gonna stop me from making some wildly bold conclusions on a season that just started? No, of course not. So here is everything that happened in week 1 of the NBA in about 10 minutes. Breaking news, LeBron James is still really good at basketball. The Lakers look mediocre, but LeBron in his 40th season at the ripe age of 62 is still chugging along,
62.
averaging 22, 9, and 7 a game on 62% shooting, while playing the least amount of minutes per game and having the lowest usage of his entire career. In fact, the highest single game score from a player in their 21st season in NBA history is 17.2 by Dirk Nowitzki in 2019. Until LeBron James surpassed that mark, which he has already done 3 times this season. Unfortunately, him and AD are being anchored down by teammates who couldn't make a shot even if you paid him $50 million. Unless this is some sort of Mandela effect, and I can't remember correctly, Gabe Vincent just eviscerated the Celtics in last year's playoffs. What happened? In other news, this season the NBA rolled out a new set of load management rules and violations in hopes that it would deter teams from resting star players. It has not. James Harden still holds the crown as the NBA's biggest diva as he continued to play mind games with the 76ers until they traded him to the Clippers for pennies on the dollar. The 3rd time he has done this in 4 seasons, proving once again that if you're talented enough, you can get away with whatever you want. Which is really cool since I drafted Harden way too early in fantasy this year. Why I chose to do this? Because I'm an idiot. But opposite of drama and dysfunction is Mr. Reliable Nikola Jokic, who is firmly, without a shadow of a doubt, the best player in the world. For the last few years, it's been pretty neck and neck between him and Giannis, but right now, there's no debate here. Jokic is the best player on the face of the planet. Through 4 games, the man is averaging 26, 12, and 9 on 69 true shooting percentage. Another mind-boggling stat line from the Joker. And then when you see how suspiciously easy it is for him to dominate and win games, and it's kind of infuriating. How is he so good? How is he so smart? Why is he making every shot? He's moving at half speed. The Nuggets are legit. They're winning games by an average of nearly 15 points right now. Good luck to the rest of the league. Meanwhile, scoring the ball continues to be about as easy as it's ever been, because in just the first week of the season, there have already been 6 40-point games. It also took all but 4 days for someone to drop a 50-piece. Luka nearly had a 50-piece, but instead settled for 49, 10, and 7, which brings his season average to 40 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists per game. Just a totally normal and not completely outrageous stat line or anything. Damian Lillard made quite the first impression in his first game with the Bucks, scoring 39 points, going Dame time on the 76ers in the 4th, and already breaking franchise records. And then followed it up with this stud in the very next game. Don't worry.
That's another one I want to watch.
The Bucks.
The Bucks with Lillard and Giannis.
Yeah, they started off winning a couple and losing a couple though, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, but it's a long season, but I just, you know, when I'm watching things now with NBA, there's certain teams where I'm looking at and thinking, I want to see how these perform now. I want to see Wemby's obviously one you want to look at.
Yeah,
and
you want to
think,
watch the Spurs
want to
this
see
season
Spurs how he's
when
doing.
no one cared about the Spurs in the slightest last season.
No, but Wembanyama, the way he's come in and you're thinking, is he going to make it? Is he going to prove that, or is he going to be value like he said he is? And so far it looks like he is, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
But it's a long way to go, but like you say, but definitely with Damian Lillard and Giannis together at the Bucks, I want to see this. I want to see how that develops into something.
I'm sure it'll be good.
Oh, I'm sure.
Sorry, Bucks fans. I lived with this for a decade. You'll be fine. Staying in the East, the Celtics still have some wrinkles to iron out, but their offseason moves seem to be paying off as Kristaps Porzingis became the first Celtics center to score 30 points in a regular season game since Kelly Olynyk did it nearly a decade ago in 2014. A fact that is equally as crazy as it is depressing. Ben Simmons is back on the court and doing stuff like this, which is truly remarkable because how he can sling passes with pinpoint accuracy from 60 feet out, but can't seem to knock down a simple jump shot is baffling. You'd think the two abilities would be correlated in some way, but in the case of Ben Simmons, they are not. Now, one of the more exciting developments so far this season has been this year's rookie class, which so far is showing signs of being pretty good, with a few outliers. Wembanyama looks amazing, as expected, and quite frankly, even if he didn't look amazing, I wouldn't be surprised if the Rookie of the Year trophy already had his name etched into it. Brandon Miller is already a difference maker for the Hornets, and the 12th overall pick Derek Lively will go on 2-minute spurts of playing like a young cracked out Blake Griffin. Meanwhile, Scoot Henderson is, he's doing just fine. I'm sure with some more reps, he'll be well on his way to hitting that all-NBA level potential. Just remember, it's early in the season. If your team is bad, just tell everyone to give it some time. The season just started. If your team is doing good, tell everyone you were right all along. Now here are the power rankings after week 1 and the change in rankings from the preseason. The Denver Nuggets were on top, and they're still on top. Milwaukee slipped. 76ers climbed up a few spots as Maxey fills the Harden gap. Kings jumped 5 spots. Pelicans jumped 7 spots thanks to Zion Williamson actually playing basketball.
I'm surprised the Spurs are still so low down.
Well, I was going for the Mavericks this year.
I would have thought the Grizzlies
Mavericks
would be even lower down.
I'm going for the Mavericks for the in-season tournament, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did we have 100 quid on that, was it?
What?
You've already owe me. You're already 80
Yeah,
deep
I can't go anymore, mate.
Yeah, you'd be broke.
Yeah.
Ball. Mavericks jumped 6 spots. They look better than I think most people thought they were
I'll
going
put
to
Nets
up to
at
this
least
point.
number 1.
OKC and the Pacers see massive jumps. Knicks plummet. The Heat plummet, but I'm sure they'll find another fringe swingman ready to shoot lights out and bounce your favorite team out of contention in horrific fashion come the playoffs. Pistons fell 8 spots because having them at 13 in the preseason was psychotic to begin with. The Grizzlies fall 13 spots as half their roster has already missed playing time. Hornets are ass. Spurs have Wemby, so this is actually a typo. They should be the number 1 team. Rockets are ass, and my Blazers are ass. It's funny because I thought the situation in Portland couldn't get any worse. And yet, 1 week into the season, and it's somehow even worse. And finally, here are our criminally early NBA season awards, which I really shouldn't do. But it's my channel, and no one can stop me. Just off of first impressions from this season, these are the all
MVP. What's your guess?
MVP's going to be Joker, isn't it?
Again?
Yeah. Wait, wasn't it? It was Embiid last year, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, but like he's won it a couple of times before Embiid,
Yeah,
right?
but I'm going to go with Joker again for MVP.
Interesting.
First team?
I'm going to say MVP. I'm going to go for someone different.
Damian Lillard?
Maybe. Might be able to get that like recognition more for MVP for having a better team. Yeah, I'll say them. I'll say Lillard, man.
Is that your
NBA
I
team
can't
so
see
far.
it, though.
First team is Curry, Luka, Tatum,
mean-
Durant, and Jokic. Second team is Fox, Maxey, PG, Giannis, and Embiid. And third team is Cam Thomas, Shea, LeBron, Markkanen, and AD. And sure, there's 1 or 2 outliers here. Not gonna name any names. But overall, it's interesting how the best players in the league are always good all the time. 1 week into the season, and for the most part, with some fluctuations here and there, these teams probably aren't too far off from what we'll end up seeing at the end of the season. The most valuable player right now is Nikola Jokic. Now, Rookie of the Year is a tough one, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's Wemby. The scoring leader is Luka Doncic with a modest 40 points per game. Now, some fans might think up to this point most improved player belongs to Cam Thomas, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to Tyrese Maxey. Defensive Player of the Year would go to Alex Caruso, who continues to somehow be a defensive anchor for the Bulls, despite being a 6'4" perimeter player. The best team through...
The best team... Champions.
First team, I wouldn't have had Kevin Durant on it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I would have. He's a top player, don't get me wrong.
Like who else?
I mean, Jimmy Harrow knows a lot more than I do. Aye. Well, I think Rocky the might get on that.
What are you talking about?
Wembanyama.
What, on first team?
Why not?
Because he's same position as Nikola Jokic.
Jokic, is he? Yeah. I thought he was the same position as KD.
Nah, no. He's a centre, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Not that well up on it. So they play for the position, do they, like that?
I'm pretty sure you have to have one from each position, yeah.
Right.
Week 1 is easily the nut.
Champions.
The buzz around this team...
Apparently, but
I'm going for the Dallas Mavericks.
It's one of them, like, I could literally say it.
Someone's telling me Dallas Mavericks this year, but I've gone for them for the in-season tournament.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of them. I've got absolutely no idea. Do you know what I mean?
You've got to have a guess, though. Have a shot.
But Boston Celtics. Well, I've said the Milwaukee Bucks last time, so one of them.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Was very quiet all off-season. People were talking about the Suns, the Celtics, and the Bucks, but quietly reloading were the Denver Nuggets, who just have a cohesive, complete basketball team led by the best player in the world. And that was everything that happened in Week 1 of the NBA season in about 10 minutes. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always...
It's off to a great start, isn't it? Because it's like every season in every sport. As soon as it starts, you're going to have the team that goes shoot. So we've got it in English football at the moment. Spurs are flying high.
Yeah, flying high.
In all honesty, we know they're going to be down low at the end of the season.
I don't think they're going to be down
low.
low.
There's no way they're going to be up there at the end of the season. No
well,
chance.
When you say down low, when you gave your Premier League predictions at the start of the season, you said, I wouldn't even be surprised if Spurs get relegated.
Plenty of time to go, mate. Their bubble's going to burst. They're two injuries away from being bang average. I just, like any sport, like I say, once it gets going at the start of the season, everyone's hyped up, everyone's buzzing, everyone's fit. So there's no injuries yet. Everyone's coming in. I think he said Grizzlies, some of them have missed through injury, haven't they? Sort of thing already.
Or maybe you've got people like can't play like John Morant.
Yeah, well, yeah. Is he not playing yet? No. That's a shame because he's a top player. But when's he coming back, do you know?
No.
If anyone knows in the comments, let us know when John Morant's coming back. Definitely like to see him play. And there's another player I want to go and see play. I'm hoping to pick it up when we go to the USA this year. He's Trae Young. I'd like to go and watch him live. See where we go. But like I say, everyone's buzzing, everyone's fit. And I just think that there's some surprises that'll come up, and there'll always be that one player in every sport, like there always is, that shines bigger than everyone else. And I think this year it could be Luka, and I think he's going to take his team to the NBA.
It's not the worst shout in the world.
No. But let's see. Hey, let us know what you think in the comments.
You never know.
Don't forget, like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers.